Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I figured we're gonna try a Foodie Beauty video. I've been watching her for years on and off. I didn't really care for her that much, but I believe I did do one video on her. However, I had a few people ask if I would do commentary on Chantel, so I figured while little Miss Carly's taking her quote-unquote break, we'll give Foodie a try. So let's get into the video and see what she has to say. Or eat.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Well, I'm sorry to pause so soon, guys, but I've always asked myself this. She calls her viewers, subscribers, Beezers. Why in her intro does she always say, hello, Foodie Beauties? I never understood that. If anybody knows, if you could leave it in the comments so I understand, because I never understood that. They're Beezers, not Foodie Beauties. But anyway, sorry, guys.
Well, hello there. I know, okay? You can say I'm a failure. I told you so. Get it all out of your system now.
I told you so, 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 I told you so.
There you go, Chantel. Does that make you feel better? I don't think anybody really cared, and we all knew you weren't going to do it anyway, so it's not a big deal to me.
I have some ice water. I hope there's water in here. It looks more like ice. It always spills on me at first. Shoot kickers and rats. I don't know why I say that. Anyway, ice cold water. Because I'm on a diet.
Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
She laughs because even she knows she's not going to stick to a damn diet. Chantel, you've been doing this for what? 7, 8, 9, 10 years, whatever it's been. Your diets last as long as Amber Lynn's do. A few days, if that. Girl, just stop.
All right, let's get to that situation right now. Let me just explain. Let me tell you, obviously I'm eating again, and I'll tell you why in a minute. It's very dramatic. So,
did she mean to say traumatic? Dramatic? Oh, all right. Well, let's see what was so dramatic.
my cutlery. All right, so I have today from it's a diet center. This is pumpkin parmesan soup, 230 calories. Pumpkin parmesan soup sounds delicious. I love pumpkin.
Oh, I love pumpkin too. Yes, I'm actually one of those weirdos that when the fall comes around, pumpkin spice stuff. Oh my gosh, I love pumpkin spice, but pumpkin parmesan, I don't know if I like that. I like both of them, but I don't know if I'd like it together. I'd have to try it. I don't know.
But pumpkin pie is like weirdly not my favorite. Excuse you. Julia!
Guys, I want to apologize up front. Any footage that this monster has of any animals in her home, I'm cutting it out. I can't. She should have never been allowed to get another animal after what she put Sam and especially poor BBJ through. I can't. And like Harry, or as she calls it, Howie, that's not the original Howie. The original Howie was, I think, like a sable, and this one's more of a grayish. They're not the same hamster, so God knows how many hamsters she's been through. She shouldn't even own a fish. But I can't. My husband, my son, and I are humongous animal lovers, and to anybody that has known a little bit about me, my husband and I used to do rescue for animals, and I just can't. an animal being harmed, and now she's allowed to have another one. I'm not going to show footage. I'm so sorry for anybody that wanted to see the little kitty. I can't do it. I can't.
And I have a turkey sandwich, 160 calories. It's on a multi-grain bun. So yeah, it has lettuce, turkey, and cheddar. And then I have for dessert Ali, which is an Arabic dessert.
Chantal, it's not Arabic, it's Arabic. Arabic. I mean, you've been in Kuwait 6 months, 7 months? Arabic, Chantal. My gosh.
It's like flaky pastry with like a vanilla cream inside. 210 calories.
Chantal, you've been in Kuwait, I think it's now 7 months. You're, in my eyes, pretending to be a Muslim when you're really, really not. It's not in your heart. But you've been there. Salah could have taught you so much, and he doesn't. And he doesn't even take the time to correct you. Like, for instance, the dessert you have right there, that dates back to medieval Egypt, my country. That is not Ali. It's Ali. Like Ali. But he doesn't correct you. He doesn't try to teach you anything. It's so gross that you're there. And to me, you truly are pretending. But it kind of like Carly in a way. You're fake. But anyway.
Have that for dessert, okay. I'll open it later. All right, let's get 2 little dessert spoon. All right, and we have here, let's try this soup. Oh my gosh, looks good. It's hot. Beauty bite. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin is sweet. Oh wow, that's good.
All I wanna do is
Why do you have to pull the food off, whether it's a fork or a spoon, with your top teeth? Oh, that's so gross. Eat like a normal adult. It's like something a child might do. Not any child I know, but just eat normal. Like Carly, oh God. This is why I can't. I don't like mukbangs. I can't.
So, I think I almost passed away last night. Listen, I came to a harsh realization, okay? When I did my 5-day water fast, that was like what, 5 to 6 years ago?
And again, we're not rewriting history. You didn't do the full 5 days. You did a couple of days, I think 3. If it was even 3, I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't the full 5 days. Don't lie, Chantal.
My body's changed. My body has completely changed since then. I don't think it can handle a 40-day water fast. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't. I don't know, like, if I have a personality disorder. I'm being honest. Like, I don't know what my problem is. So, that was very, when I think back to yesterday, like, what was I thinking? I really don't know. What was I thinking to just, like, go on and announce that I'm going to do a 40-day fast?
You know why exactly you said that. Your views are down. Your members are down. And you're running out of money if you have any money left. So you're doing all kinds of things. Getting the cat, and when you had gotten Harry, all these things that you're doing is to try to get people to watch you. You don't care, like Carly. Negative, positive. Attention is attention. Views are views, right?
I really, really, really just have the weirdest ideas. I believe in the power of fasting, and I saw someone my size do a 21-day fast. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. But I think the most realistic way for me to lose any weight, which is also going to be good for my health, is to do what I've been doing, just counting calories for now, incorporating one of these diet meals,
Chantal, you know damn well this is not all that you're eating. And if anybody believes that, they haven't watched enough of you, because this is not the only food that you're eating. Counting calories, the diet food, no, ma'am. When the camera's off, I can imagine what kind of food you're eating and what you're going through, because this isn't it.
I'm actually working on a vlog, so I'm gonna put out this mukbang, and then I'm gonna have a vlog also for like accountability, to show you guys what I ate today. Because like just sitting here and telling you what I eat, who's gonna believe me, right?
So you think even if you show us, that proves that's the receipt of all that you've eaten? I could sit here and eat a stick of celery and say, this is all I've had all day. Look, it's on camera. And as soon as the camera's off, go in and eat a whole freaking cake. I mean, that's not proof, Chantal, unless your camera is on with no edits, no cuts, nothing, 24/7, then I believe you. But no, I don't care what you put on camera. It still doesn't say what you're eating off camera. And to be perfectly honest, Chantal, it's your life. You're the only one that has to live it. If you're going to overeat and harm your body and possibly die from it, I mean, who am I? Who am I to say anything? I don't live your life. Now, if you were harming other people like Carly, oh, you better believe I'd be saying something. I'd be on your ass every day. But you're only hurting yourselves. Now, if I see that you do something to Julia, oh, I'll be stepping in. I definitely will be making plenty of videos about you. But the eating, you're hurting yourself. You're not harming me. You have to want to change and make a better life for yourself. But you're almost 40 years old. Well, same as Carly. I don't think you're going to change. You are who you are, and nobody's going to say anything or do anything to make it any different. So live your life. That's all I can say. Live your life, Chantal.
So that would be stupid. So I'm going to show you everything I ate and the amount of calories at the end of the vlog each day, as well with the weigh-in. So I actually did lose some weight because I did water fast for the whole. So let's get into this. Hold on. Look at it. Big chunks of turkey and cheese. Yummy. Beauty bite. That's good. I like most food, so. Was craving soup and sandwich today. So,
I'm sorry. I know this is nitpicking, but when you eat soup, you have soup. You know it's going to drip underneath. You take the spoon and you start from inside the bowl and pull it out. She started from outside of the bowl and went in. Therefore, the soup dripped over the bowl, onto the sandwich, Who does that? I mean, the way she eats, she talks with food in her mouth. She chews with her mouth open. She rarely ever chews to begin with. I mean, she usually swallows, but when she is chewing, the few chews that she does is with her mouth wide open. Is this all for show, or is this... I truly believe, from what I heard from Shannon, this is Chantal. Obviously, Shmi, who, for anybody that doesn't know Chantal, that's what she calls her mom, Shmi, did not raise her right. Or, sorry, her grandmother didn't raise her right, because her mom gave her to the grandmother, and the grandmother basically put her in front of the television with drink and chips or whatever, and she raised herself. And this is what the end product is. Welcome to Chantel Sorrell.
Sorry. I water fasted most of the day. And it was pretty easy for most of the day. I wasn't that hungry. I think I saw a comment where someone was like, "You're just like saying this now because you had a huge binge last night, and when you start to feel hungry, you'll cave." That's exactly it. But it wasn't just hunger. It was like, okay, I'm just gonna give you a disclaimer. This is gonna be kind of gross, okay? What I'm about to talk about.
Chantel, I hate to break it to you, but I'm beyond grossed out. Watching you eat, ugh, damage is done, so say what you're gonna say.
To talk about. I'm not gonna talk in detail about it, but I'm gonna mention something that happened to me. So if you have like fear of people being sick, don't listen. I'm not gonna go into detail.
A fear of people being sick? You mean just not wanting to see someone puke? That's just gross. I'm not scared of it. It's just disgusting. I mean, there might actually be a phobia for it. There's damn near a phobia for everything now, but no, it's just gross. And knowing Chantel, mark my words, she'll go into detail. I guarantee she'll go into detail. She has to have the content. She has to keep her videos at least 8 minutes or more, so she'll put all kinds of filler in there to get the mid-roll ads. So there's going to be details, guys.
But
What the fuck?
Did you just have a foodgasm? What the hell? Who does that? That is... Chantel, you are so weird. Who does that? I mean, I've had some delicious food in the past, but I don't roll my eyes into the back of my head. Oh my God. It's all for show. It's so gross. It's all for show, all for the feeders. Ugh. This is why I hate these fucking mukbangs.
so I started getting a headache late at night. And I was trying to make the bed because I washed our bed sheets. And pillowcases and all that stuff. So I'm making the bed. And I'm starting to feel really like dissociated from reality. Not just dizzy, but like actually dissociated from reality. Like,
Maybe, just maybe, because you're taking Salah's pills, pain pills, from his little toe surgery, as he called it, where they removed an ingrown toenail. Maybe because they're not prescribed for you. You don't take someone else's pills. I don't care if it's your boyfriend, your mother, your father, your dog, whatever. You don't take someone else's pills. So maybe that's what's causing you to feel fucked up. Go to a doctor, Chantal.
not just dizzy, but like actually dissociated from reality. Like, it was a weird feeling I never really felt before. So What the heck? There's like weird chunks in the soup. What is this? Oh. I think chunks of pumpkin. Cool. If you see a lot of jump cuts, I keep spilling things on myself.
I already assumed that, Chantel. I mean, you can't eat without getting something all over yourself. You're like a toddler, but worse.
The sandwich is really good. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna like make the bed, just get through it. Then lay down for a bit. Because I told myself, okay, every time you get nauseous and dizzy, because I was expecting to feel uncomfortable and a little sick, right? As you're detoxing and not eating and going through changes. Well, so I told myself I'll lay down. I lay down. The weird feeling did go away. But then, like, I was, like, kind of thirsty. And I thought, didn't, like, have so much water. But for some reason, I was getting sick of water. Like, the thought of drinking more water on an empty stomach was making me feel ill, like nauseous. So I was like, well, I'm going to be drinking water for 40 days, so get used to it kind of thing. So I sat up, drank some water, and my body was like, instantly, like, it was like a reflex in my gut. I just, like, this is the gross part. I gagged, and I just, like, got sick everywhere in the bathroom. So.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
After that, I sort of felt like a pain in my chest, and I started getting my heart. I felt my heart racing, and that weird feeling of like dissociation came back, and I had white dots in front of my eyes this time. That's where I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, am I having a heart attack? Did I put my body through shock? Like,
I think I'm having a heart attack. You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey.
Boy, if that didn't show my age, nothing will.
what? So at this point, I was like, no way.
No way.
I was like, I laid down after that. And after I started feeling, better, I was like, I have to use something. I have to. And reading your comments and like talking to friends and family too, it was like,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Friends, family, friends, we know you don't have any of those. Family, girl, you didn't even know about the wildfires in Canada, your own home country. So, how often do you speak to your family? Remember when your viewers were talking about it in live chat and your comment was, what do you want me to do? Hold a vigil? Really? Yeah. I believe you have tons of friends and family. Okay, Chantal. Or as they say,
Sure, Jan.
a mixture of like, sometimes I just need people to bring me back down to reality, and Salah too was like,
was like what? What was Salah like too? You never finished that. Did he? What did he say? Oh, I hate when people do that. You ever talk to somebody and they're sitting there and they're like, oh, hey, did I tell you? And then they start talking about something else or someone might interrupt and then they never go back to what they were going to tell you. Finish telling what Salah said.
I was just, I was wrong. And I think for sure I saw another like smart comment that was like, how about you try even just not eating, how about just try dieting like successfully for even a day? So I did actually eat. I didn't order. I made, I was craving these beef burgers we have in the freezer, so I made a couple of those in the air fryer. Just the patties with a slice of cheese on each. Ketchup, mustard. Some cantaloupe. Probably not I know beef after like being sick, but I think it was just because I was like, no, I don't want more water. I ended up making some Indomie. And one bag of puffak, the cheesies. And I had some diet soda left in the fridge, so I had that. And then I just like passed out after I ate and went to bed. I took my like medication and went to bed.
Again, I think you mean you took Salah's medication and then went to bed. That is so wrong to do that. But I'm not going to go over it again. But yeah, she took Salah's medication, pain pill, and then went to bed. Way to go, Chantal.
Not the healthiest thing to eat, I know. But you'll see in my vlog, despite that, I still lost weight. I like to drink my soup.
Yeah, just think of it as gravy, Chantal. You love your gravy.
I think it was because I water fasted all day. Or fasted all day. And then, you know, I was going to the bathroom a lot.
Chantal, if you wore your hijab the proper way, you know, not so tight and up over, trying to cover your chins like that, like I heard another creator referred to it as face banks. If you wore your hijab the proper way, you wouldn't constantly be pulling at it like that. And I doubt you've even read the Quran. I seriously doubt you've read it. And the one thing about being a Muslim is Muslim women are very supportive, and they have very close little groups where they discuss things, they help each other, and they would show you the proper way how to wear a hijab. They would help you with your Arabic, but you have no one. You guys have what it looks to be like no friends. I don't believe that his family has accepted you. It's just, you did all of this for Salah. Being a Muslim, it's not in your heart. And you are just a disgrace to so many Muslim people. It's disgusting.
The day, so I think I got rid of a lot of waste, like waste weight and water weight. So I was 100% completely not able to follow through with it. And I think it was very unrealistic, but at the time that I made the video, it wasn't to me. I have to realize my limitations and be more realistic with everything. I'm too extreme, I'm too unrealistic, and I set myself up for failure, you know? I have a good friend who's sending me like Weight Watchers recipes. There's like so many foods
Bullshit.
that you can eat that are 0 points. And I know that sounds counterproductive when you're trying to lose weight, but the way they explained it is basically like you have a certain amount of points, and if you like for a certain amount of foods, they're trying to get you in into the habit of limiting the bad foods, the higher calorie, not as nutritious foods. The idea of like having free unlimited fruits and vegetables, basically foods that you're less likely to binge on, and it gets you in the habit of eating more of those foods and eating less of the ones that cost more points. You know, it makes sense now.
Ugh, listening to her swallow every single time. I hate mukbangs. I cannot stand watching them. It's just so gross. I know, and I'm so sorry if you're one of those people that like them. It's like over exaggerated with her. I mean, I've gone to restaurants, not recently, but in the past, I've been to many restaurants and have had dinner and lunch and breakfast with many different people and at my job and stuff like that. And I don't know what it is about her and like Carly and even Amber Lynn. When they eat, it's just so gross and so overly exaggerated. And I know it's for feed, not Carly, but ALR and Chantel, it's for feeders and stuff like that. But ugh, gross.
So let's say you have a bad day, you blow all your points on junk food at Taco Bell. You know you can come home and have free fruits and vegetables, you know? Or some 0 points turkey chili with some salad, or, you know? So I'm probably going to embark on that, but I might try the whole day of diet food for like a month. I'm not sure yet.
Ain't got no money, honey.
But I will have my vlog out after I go to the gym, because I'm going to put some gym footage in there and my weigh-in and what I ate today. So that's what the vlog is going to be. So stay tuned for that later tonight. I'm going to take it easy at the gym. I'm going to be more careful.
Laugh on your back. Bop, 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 bop. Walk on your back. And don't forget, always be hydrating. That means drink plenty of water.
So don't forget, Chantel, take it easy at the gym now.
It happens on and off for a few days. It's feeling a bit better depending on the position. Like if I'm standing, it's better actually. It's weird. Sitting like this is the worst. I think it's a sciatica nerve because it does go down my leg. So but the counting calories, I used to hate it. Found it daunting, but now I find it's not, because it kind of helps with my obsession about food. Like I get to plan what I'm going to eat, and there's so many different options as long as it fits in my calories. That being said, I'm not going to make it a habit of eating. I don't want to eat like cheesies and chips and junk food.
Still got a couple hundred more pages. Still got almost 300 more
Mm.
pages left to go, I think.
Enjoy.
I am enjoying it. It's just so long.
Your track record shows differently, Chantel. You love sweets and you love salty things. So, do you need to change? Yes. Are you going to? I don't think so. I mean, just like ALR, you guys go on these diets and it's for a day or two, maybe even a week, but you're right back to the same thing. But and no, I am not fat shaming you at all. I'm just telling the truth. This You enjoy junk food, and I think you eat it when you're off camera, and I don't think you're gonna stop eating it. That's just my opinion.
Empty food because I just don't feel well after. So I'm gonna try to make it like more nutritious. But I like this. Like you have that soup was, by the way, like so delicious. Oh my gosh, it was creamy and sweet and cheesy. Oh. All right, Ollie. Smells vanilla-y. So it looks like some kind of, I think it's puff pastry or something with like a custard. What is this? Doesn't look very good, but beauty bite.
Yeah, sure, Chantel, just trash my entire country. If you didn't have a palate like a child's where you just wanted and loved nuggets and French fries, then you would know that that is a beautiful and delicious dessert.
Mm. And I don't know how to explain it. It has the texture of like a cross between a wet bread pudding and rice pudding.
You sort of have it right, Chantel. It's basically like a bread pudding. It I can't. It's so delicious, and it's basically our national dessert of Egypt, where I'm from. Um, and you're right. I think you said puff pastry. There is puff pastry. I remember my mom. Um, it was like puff pastry, and I think she broke that up into pieces, and then it was blended uh, raisins. I remember pistachios, coconut, sugar. She used some cream, but more milk and some cream, and then that was poured over. She sprinkled cinnamon, and then she would bake it until it was golden brown. And this is a dish that we could eat, or anybody, um, hot or cold. I mean, it's delicious either way. Just like I think typical bread pudding in the United States is, but it is really, really, really good.
And tastes like vanilla custard. Mmm. Mmm. So good. I'm kind of full. That soup was filling. Mmm. Very delicious. So, I'm wondering what kind of, like, if I take the plunge and do the 3 meals a day.
Oh, and FYI, that is not a serving for one person. That is definitely a serving for two people. Because when I got it back home, or my mom made it, or family members, or whatever, It's like a square that you get. That is a serving for 2 people.
With the diet centers, I feel like I'm like, what kind of eggs? That's probably going to be a lot of eggs. I had some eggs today, which you'll see what I had for breakfast in my vlog later. I had yeah, so I don't know why I'm laughing. What I'm very
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but through her entire video, there is somebody either walking heavy or doing some work or something, but it is so loud, just banging through her whole video. It's like so distracting.
and then I'm gonna when I come home from the gym, I took out some chicken breast. I'm gonna make something with it. I don't know what yet. So stay tuned for that. I'm used to eating maybe close like 4,000 calories a day, probably. Sometimes more. So to eat, I think, my day will be around 1,700 calories. To eat that much less is still going to have me lose some weight.
First off, with the meals you've been eating, girl, please. That was way over 4,000 calories. And secondly, you can't just cut your calories and think you're going to lose weight. Whether you're doing the gym or not, I personally don't believe you, but you have to exercise also to lose the weight. Cutting the calories back, yeah, that's great. But you also have to exercise. So, but again, like I said, it's your body, it's your health. You have to take care of you. Nobody else is going to do it for you.
Which is nice. I like this, but would I get it again? Probably not.
Fuck you.
As you eat more than half of it, lick your fingers and say, but you wouldn't get it again. Shut the hell up, Chantal.
Okay. Well, tastes like there's pistachios in it too. Most Arabic sweets have pistachio in it. I love pistachio. Have you ever had pistachio ice cream? It's so good. Okay.
What's with you and being a rat? Fuck!
Well, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I had a couple of people ask me to do my commentary on Foodie Beauty. I can do more Foodie Beauty. There's the Amber Lynn and Destiny drama going on. I have a little bit of research I'm doing on 2 more lolcows that I found that I think are quite interesting. I might do them. And as we all know, a couple of days, Carly will be back. But I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, if you could please leave a like, a comment, and possibly a subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.